inquiry is the relationship between fashion and climate change. The key concept is connection. The second line of inquiry is greener fashion trends. The key concept is change. The third line of inquiry, our responsibility in fashion toward the environment. The key concept is responsibility.
I'm going to be talking about the first line of inquiry. The first line of inquiry is mostly about the connection between the fashion industry and climate change. While we were researching, we discovered that burning fossil fuels and cutting down trees causes an increased amount of greenhouse gases in the air. This causes trapping the sun's heat, and that causes the air to get even hotter. We also discovered that the fashion industry accounts for about 10% of global carbon emissions and 20% water waste.
In the second line of inquiry, we researched about greener fashion trends. We had 3 questions. What trends are there? What is upcycling? What are some newer green materials currently being used? As we used our social skills in navigating through the world of fashion, we found out that a greener fashion trend is environmentally friendly. That means it does not harm the environment. We also found out that upcycling is a way to reuse an old product.
Concluded that everyone has a responsibility to protect our environment and create more sustainable ways for us to live. Using our thinking skills, we were inspired by the Royal Scientific Society to ask the following questions. Is the global community adopting the correct tools and measurement to take action on climate change? Are we on track to achieving the promised change? And are we all acting responsibly as global citizens living on the same planet?
We used a PowerPoint presentation to gather all the information and ideas concluded to add the students' research. Then, we used Padlet to add our questions, opinions, and reflections to add the inquiry. We implemented the visible thinking routine. I used to think, now I think, as a way to reflect on what we learned about climate change and the fashion industry impact on it.
Work in the exhibition, we focused on all of the IB learner attributes. But most of all, we felt that we were inquirers because we wrote down many questions that helped us explore the fashion industry. And we were caring because we thought a lot about the environment.
I chose this design for my logo because half of Earth is really suffering right now, and the other side of Earth is close to its breaking point. And most of Earth's suffering is because us humans keep throwing out clothes and materials that are really harming the environment.
We felt we could make a difference here at our school. So Mr. Majid Qasim, who works on the school uniform, came to visit us. He taught us all about sustainability in the fashion industry. We learned that one pair of jeans, only one, can use up to 7,000 liters of water. Because of this, many companies have found ways to recycle that water. We also learned that hemp and cotton are way more sustainable because they occur naturally. They also have many ways to keep their own industry green.
Me and my team decided to take 3 actions. The first one is a donation to Palestinian refugees. We put all of our old clothes inside of a bag and then we delivered the bag to UNRWA. With the help of UNRWA, they can send the bag to Palestinian refugees. Our second action that we took is recycling. We recycled old pieces of clothing and made them into something useful. Our third action that we took is that we emailed the school and we encouraged them to make a lost and found area